Goodbye, Edinburgh. There's a beautiful city.
So on our left is the Customs House, or the Customs House Gallery as it is now, indicating the kind of trade that was coming in and out of it at one point. It wasn't just a shipbuilding place. The shipbuilding kind of closed down here in the 1980s because of the size of the boats that were being built, and so they could only really manufacture more commercially minded these days. However, our driver last night, Mike, was saying, you know, a lot of the businesses out here in Leith, and particularly along the route into the city centre, have all had a lot of problems in the last few years. The pandemic was one whammy, but unfortunately, since the trams have been opened, or while the trams were being built, the trams kind of, you know, it was three years where they people couldn't access their shop frontages, so they went bust. And yeah, so a lot of businesses have gone upside down, I'm afraid, here at the moment. But yeah, it's quite a touristy place now. But just give me a moment, and I shall pull up my. It is a truly spectacular body of water. Those three bridges, I must just finish off on that. And it's a shame because we're kind of like we're heading southeast at the moment, and if we were just going northeast a bit, we'd be able to look back up the estuary and see the bridges themselves. There's three bridges there. There is what is called the Fourth Bridge. Now, this was built in 1890, and it was a marvel of Victorian engineering. It's a cantilever bridge, a 3-bar cantilever bridge, and it is for the railways. Look at the beautiful beach down here. This is Portobello Beach. It's an absolutely super little stretch of beach.
I would love to ride my bike here.
But
awesome.
the Fourth Rail Bridge, as it's now known, was built in the 1890s. 1964, the Fourth Bridge, as they then called it, so they changed the Fourth Bridge's name to the Fourth Rail Bridge, and the road bridge came over. But that, just over time, we're seeing a little bit of it a little later today. Don't be that, because they painted their bodies. Parts of Hadrian's Wall still stand on the Scottish border. In the 5th century, and Scotland prospered. Chapter 2, the battles for independence. In 1290, it was the first. The two nations were thus united under a single king, but Scotland remained a separate state with its own parliament and government. England repeatedly tried to impose the Anglicans' episcopal form of worship and church government on the Scottish Kirk. The Scots took up arms against Charles I. When civil war broke out in England, they aided the Puritans against the king under Oliver Cromwell, and after Oliver Cromwell executed Charles I without consulting the Scots. However, the Scots welcomed Charles's son as Charles II, firmly established as Scotland's national church. The Highlanders long remained loyal to the exiled Stuarts. In 1715, they attempted in poetry. In the next generation, Sir Walter Scott made the land and history of it held. This time, the vote succeeded, and the Scottish Parliament sat for the first time in 300 years. A new Parliament building has been constructed close to the Palace of Holyrood House, which opened in 2004. In 2011, the Scottish National Party secured 69 of the 129 seats in the Scottish Parliament, giving it overall control. As a result, a referendum on Scotland's independence from Switzerland. These are all the countries I visited last year. Now, since Brexit, I can only work in the EU for 90 days a year. Now, my particular series of tours each year are not that badly compromised by that, because I will do in the region of 50 days outside the UK and probably another 100 days inside the UK. And it was, in my mind, it was an echo of the memories of the Second World War that led to the Brexit vote. It was the fact that people between 60 and 90 or older were up here left and right. There's a nice little drop down into a valley. There's a couple of little viaducts we're going to be crossing over in a minute with these little
What the heck? I got that on video.
I think mine was the best. I've been doing this one. Yep.
Oh, I thought there was a sheep in the bus or something.
No, we're not having a sheep noise competition. Yes, exactly. Anyway, I know this is a serious point, but I hope some of you are finding it interesting.
It is.
So, in essence, the people in Scotland who have fought so long and hard, and I can totally understand why, because of this old rivalry, the old alliance, and the fact that decisions about local policy are being made in Westminster in London, where people really don't have a clue about what life is like up here in Scotland. Of course they want to have control of their own affairs, and the fact that they in 2014 they voted to remain part of the United Kingdom because the thinking was that the United Kingdom was always going to be a part of the European Union. And so they voted with their heads rather than their hearts for the referendum, and then 2 years later got totally shafted by the English again. So now the question, of course, is, you know, the point of a referendum is you can't keep having them until you get the result that you want. Yeah. So from that perspective, you know, I think it's only fair that the Scots should be given another final, absolute referendum on their independence, because it was very, very misty waters, murky waters when the first vote happened. Well, very good question from the chef here at the front. If Scotland did vote it through, will the English government respect it? Absolutely, they will have to by law. Actually, no, it's 34. 6 counties of Northern Ireland, and they became Northern Ireland. And that is what created, across the 20th century, what we call the Troubles. And this is the division between the IRA, as they are known, the Irish Republican Army, who were just basically a political body to start with, but then became, thankfully, in 1997, again, Tony Blair got very busy very quickly. He managed to bring, along with Bill Clinton actually, the two parties to the table, and the Good Friday Agreement was signed, and ever since then, not a bullet has been fired in anger, and long may that continue. The problem we've got is if the UK starts to devolve, where suddenly this is front and centre and we can't ignore it. And of course Brexit has created huge problems with regard to that as well, because you know, where do we draw the border for Northern Ireland? You know, Ireland is still part of the EU, uses the euro currency, and Northern Ireland is now no longer in the EU. Decide. I can see I've lost a few of you, so I'm going to shut up for a minute, give you a little break. It's about an hour now, just under, down to Jedburgh, so I'll give you a break for 20-30 minutes and then I'll make some introductions. But do cattle, those wonderfully horned, orangey, dark red,
Heady cute.
fluffy, friendly beasts. What you'll also see is an enormous amount of wind farms, and they are going great guns this morning, this series of turbines. Some say they're a blot on the landscape. I completely completely disagree, because I'd rather have them than a coal-fired power station nearby. But I'll talk to you a little bit more about Britain's desire to meet all the treaties that it's signed, the Paris Accord, the Kyoto Treaty, to try and go net zero by 2030, or I think it's net zero by 2050, but I'll explain a bit more about that a bit later.
That seems more realistic.
Go ahead. I'll wait till.
Go on so many walks. If Lynchburg was like this. Like this. This is like when we passed through Harrisonburg.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
mountain range.
Just taking like short. Just short video. Countryside.
Yeah, the Scottish countryside. It's like Pennsylvania a little bit,
Yeah.
except a little bit more hilly. Wow, that's like a... Is that a mansion or something? Some sort of type. And you can see a little cottage there. Oh my gosh, dude. That is...
But that little building there is very typical of what you see across Britain, and that's the town hall. And as we get a little bit further south, we might see another couple of examples, but the town hall was always the centre of the village or town, and it would often be built on legs, on stilts. And look behind you, over your left, you can see Lauder Castle. Can you see the beautiful spires of Lauder Castle back behind you?
Dude.
With the little gatehouse here, the old gatehouse and bar, and oh, it's Thurleston, not Lauder, Thurleston Castle. That's it. Thurleston.
There's another old building there. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Like trailer park.
That is crazy. They're everywhere.
It's like.
I want to get a video for Tyler. I mean,
Is it any good? Do you get a shadow? I mean,
I got a glare.
glare on it. Yeah.
You can see the glare of the people behind me. Or rather, like, not behind me, but like
To your side. I
to
know.
my right. But behind the phone.
I'm gonna ask him about like if there's like a trail. You know how we have the Appalachian Trail that goes from Georgia all the way up to Maine. I want to ask him.
And we're actually crossing the River Tweed,
Oh wow.
which is where you would get the name tweed. You understand tweed as a cloth, a linen, which is very similar to, obviously. Yes, very expensive indeed, some of it, but very similar to the tartans, or the tartans are made out of tweed. And you'll see as we continue on our journey that signposts for Berwick upon Tweed. So this is a town that's actually in England on the east coast, the northeast coast of England, some 100 miles probably further south of us, not quite that far, maybe a bit less, but anyway, Berwick upon Tweed is in England. It's the mouth of the River Tweed, but this is the River Tweed which is passed over, and Berwick Rangers who are, but as we take this next section of road, everybody, do take a look out to the left, and you will see upon a hillside a column, and that column has a statue atop it, and that is the statue of William Wallace. As discussed in our little history lesson, he was considered one of three ultimate Scottish heroes, really, and they would be Robert the Bruce, William Wallace, and Bonnie Prince Charlie. But Wallace also, we heard a little bit about, didn't we, the Battle of Stirling Bridge,
it's coming out.
at Stirling Castle, which is the old capital of Scotland. Stirling is where the majority of Scottish kings or queens were all crowned and had their main residence. And the castle was built variously across the last, well, I mean, parts of it are nearly 900 years old. Some of it is more recent, at 500 years old, but there is another Wallace memorial there. It's called the Wallace Monument, and that sits atop a Abbey Crag, which is just to the south of Stirling Castle. So he is celebrated throughout the country, and you will see a column probably in a mile or so up to your left hand side. Pretty town of St Boswell's, and you can see the brown sign visitor attractions on the left hand side there. Very beautiful little avenue there, and then you've got the cricket green on the right hand side with the pavilion. Yeah, very nice little town, this one. When you see a brown road sign, that means that it is the direction of a place of cultural or historic interest. If it's a green sign, it means it's a relatively main A road. If it's a white sign, it means it's a B road or just a lane. If it's a red sign, it's a warning sign or it's a direction to a military installation. And if it's a blue sign, it means that you are on a freeway or a motorway. That's how you can differentiate. But the brown sign that we just passed would take you down to a very ancient place called Dryborough, or Dryborough Abbey. And this is now a ruinous abbey, a little bit like the one we're going to see in Jedburgh. But interestingly, it was founded in the year 1150. British history. I love this fact. So the county of Kent in the southeast of England, the closest point to France, it has a motto on its crest, and it says Invicta. And Invicta means, in Latin, unconquered. And I have to question where they got this name from, because they seem to have forgotten that the Romans landed in Kent in 43 AD, and the Normans landed in Kent in 1066. And the reason I find that interesting, and I'm linking it to it, is because Hugh de Morville, the DE in the middle, gives you a clue that the man who founded Dryborough Abbey over to our left in 1150 was a Norman. He was from northern France. And this shows you how quickly the Norman conquest of England took over, and of Ireland. And you still get even on the west coast of Ireland these days, places where, and surnames with the De Quincy, De Morville, De Clare, these kind of names. Now there's another fantastic little folly, if you like, coming up on your right hand side. You can see it in silhouette at about 1 o'clock on the dial, if you know what I mean. When I talk about places on the dial, the bus is always looking at 12 o'clock, and if I was to say look at 6 o'clock on the dial, you'd have to look out the back window. Look at this thing on the left hand side. It's an aircraft part. What? Oh no, they're wings for the blades. Look at the size of them, those blades.
Holy crap.
For a windmill.
Of a wind turbine.
Yeah.
But yes, this is an interesting thing over here. It's a mausoleum that you'll find, and it's called the Monteith Mausoleum. It really is quite spectacular. It's a Victorian monument, and it's very mysterious. It's largely forgotten, and it was constructed for General Sir Thomas Monteith Douglas, who died in 1868. Now the entrance is guarded by 2 life-size stone lions, one awake and one curiously asleep, and inside the crypt has 2 huge sculpted angels who stand guard by the tomb, and above them a star-studded dome roof filters pale green light into the dark chamber, which was intended to be locked for all time. Now, that's how I'm going to go. Look back over to the right. You can see it. There it is. Look, that's the Monteith Mausoleum now at 4 o'clock on the dial. As you see, there was a yellow phone box just back there. The traditional British phone box is obviously in red. When they're in yellow, it means that there's a defibrillator inside them now, which is a great idea. If they're in black, it means they're a Wi-Fi hotspot.
Oh, cool.
Straight on, please. Yes. Yes, here he comes. There's Mary Queen of Scots' house. Well, not quite. It's this one here. So you can see this wall coming up with a nice hedge. On the right-hand side, the building just set back in the gardens here, that's called the Mary Queen of Scots' house there. She only stayed at it 3 or 4 times in 1556. But of course, why let that get in the way of a good story? Now you can see the main still churches here in Jedburgh on your right, but then on our right now are the ruins of the Abbey, and you're going to be able to get up a bit closer to it because we're turning right into this car park here now. Coach park, rather. But look at this truly spectacular Abbey, over 900 years old. And you know that it's old because if you look closely, there are 2 styles of arches. Now, you can distinguish between 2 styles of architecture by their arches. If the arch is curved, that means it's what we call Romanesque or Norman architecture.
Holy crap.
Oh, the hatch is shut, but okay, we'll have to just have a pit stop. And that predominated up until about the 1200s, the curved arch. If the arch is pointed, that is known as a Gothic arch, and that is how you differentiate between 2 different types of architecture: pointed arch, Gothic; curved arch, Romanesque or Norman, and that makes it older. Anyway,
I'm gonna get a picture outside the bus.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna get
am
over.
too. I don't want to get in the way of it.
Abbey, old. There's Gavin.
Hey.
Look, Dave. You think One of the knights of Arthur's round table was looking for the Holy Grail, and they came upon this abbey. What do you think? Just a joke. I know they did. That's that time, but I'm just taking. I'm like, I remember. So
Wow.
So all right, we're gonna go.
I thought it was funny.
All right, just a joke. But
Yeah.
anyway, she's still asleep. But look at this.
Yeah.
This, like, board. People going there checking out rocks. I want to check out.
Yeah, they're checking out rocks. I want to check out this old church. That would be much cooler, in my opinion. But hey, I'll let them do what they want to do. Abbey Bridge End. Oh, you could flip it if you turn off the. Yeah.
There we go.
Hey.
All right. So Gavin is he's kind of behind me. You can kind of get a sense. Although we're coming up to, maybe I'll walk backwards. We're like coming up to the Abbey.
Yeah.
But let me.
Yeah. I think in order to flip it while videotaping, you have to be on Instagram.
Are you serious? Oh, let's go this way.
Hey, wait, what's this shrine thing, though?
I don't know, but it's new. I just want to go into this.
Oh, okay. That's true. It probably is newer.
This
1918. Wow.
By the time the Normans came, that was pretty much. Look at this thing, man.
That is,
Oh my god.
so cool. So, I think I just saw a sign. I don't know if we're allowed to go inside, but seeing it from the outside is still awesome. Oh. The Carter's Rest. There's a clock tower thing.
I can't get much commentary because I'm walking right now, but just to get a feel of this town itself.
I know, yeah, this is like a smaller town, but it's still super cool.
Let's go through steps.
No way, can you go inside?
So look at this.
It doesn't look like it.
I don't think we can go inside, so we won't
Yeah.
be able to
That's okay, but
get really far into.
oh wow.
Right. Like, you see the crucifix. Early style Abbey, obviously the crucifix form.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. They're doing some sort of construction inside. I hope they're not. Hey. Yeah. All the men want to see this.
I'm like, everybody's playing by the river. I'm like, hey, there's a over 1,000-year-old structure here.
Oh man, I wish I could get over this fence. Like as in like I could get the camera over the fence. Like I wouldn't walk in.
Yeah, the gate kind of ruins it.
Yeah. Like this Octavo fence or something.
Would you like a picture or anything? Because I
Yeah,
was
we
going to
could-
ask you for a picture if you didn't mind. Yeah. Let me see the view. I really.
This is so freaking cool. Dude. Wow. This is awesome. Wow.
You know what a good picture would be?
What?
Us standing with that Abbey in the background.
I know. Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, a little bit further so we could get the full scope. Here, Gavin, stand just to the side of these memorials are the people who died in World War II.
Yeah.
So this is like
Maybe they were from here in Edinburgh. Yeah, like, because you know how, like, we have the World War II memorial.
They died for their country in 1914 and 1919.
Yeah.
And here's a memorial for the World War II vets. But obviously the World War I vets have most of the names because they took so many...
You can see this is older than this.
They took so many men.
Yeah. It's like basically a disaster.
But you think about it, years later, I mean, all those men who died in the war, then look what we have to show for it now. You know?
Yeah, it's unfortunate. But yeah, their sacrifices will not be forgotten at all for a long time. But in Bedford, they had the highest amount of or rate of kids that died. Not kids, but men. Yeah. Wow, this is so cool. I just want to walk along this river and see it too. Now that we're done with the... Well, we're not done with that, but like I'm not like, okay, we're finished, but you know. Sorry. Wow. Yeah. Grass is so dang green. It's awesome. I hope I'm not walking on it like hard and stuff. Like destroying the roots. Wow. Yeah.
You want me to get your picture still?
This day.
Yeah.
It's like Red Wall.
Yeah.
The Red Wall Abbey. Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, if you stay up the hill,
Isn't it?
make sure you like.
You want the...
Wow, this is so cool.
Yeah, no, that's how I found out about it.
Right, let's try and get you in here then.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Oh my goodness. That is the biggest dog I've ever seen. Wow.
They're absolutely delicious.
There, sort of.
Highland cattle with their beautiful horns and their beautiful red
Oh, I see. It was so good.
coats.
Wow.
Sometimes they're right at the fence here. That's always nice when they're peering across. And if we do get to see more, plastic tubes are put on to protect them from sheep nibbling them away until they get mature enough to be able to
It's so funky.
to grow.
It's on this side.
Yeah. But yes, and you can see it also in various parts that where the actual the harvest, if you like, has been taken, and we'll see some of that in a minute. But as I said, we're coming up into some a higher elevation, and hence the reason we're now in the clouds. Most of the winter my head's been in the clouds. But here we are, we're going to stop here. You can't see naff all at the moment, but when we stop you'll be able to see the stone that signifies the border, and you'll be able to no, but you know, once we get up to this little point you'll be able to see the stones and the sign. So if you want to jump off, do so.
Okay, we'll get kind of a line going, like, do you want a picture?
Wow. Welcome to Northumberland, England's border county.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. We're like at the border, like I'm standing in Scotland.
I'm gonna stand in England real quick. Dad, do you want to go to England first?
Hold on, our picture's coming up next.
Oh.
Get her.
Let's just get this right
Okay. Here's the Scottish flag. Here's the England. Alright. Dad, let's cross the border.
here. Yeah, that's no problem.
Oh, sorry. And we're in England.
I like this song. Can't tell you.
Woo! So windy, dude. Oh, this is awesome. Alright. Scotland. Now it's right side up, I think.
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3. Gavin, watch
Oh.
out. 1, 2, 3.
Wow. Dude, this is awesome.
Alright.
I want to stay out here.
Oh, actually, I didn't see that. That's
Dad, that's the Scottish flag.
Here, let's get a. Here, let's get a.
Oh, wait, I'm standing down. Dude. My hand is so cold.
Alright, here, hold on. Ready? Turn around. Alright. You can't hardly see it, but.
It's so cool. That's awesome. Dude, this is so
Yeah, that woke you up.
Yeah, that was.
If you're
yeah.
asleep, you're awake now.
That was awesome. Yeah.
We're getting there at like 2 and then we're doing tours till like 5 or something.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I see them, yeah. We're like slowly seeing more.
Ooh, that's
We
freaking
went
creepy.
across like a few of the parts on the ground earlier. And they were huge. Like it doesn't look that.
Sorry.
Team who are against the Romans say, what are the, come on, why we hate the Romans, what have the Romans ever done for us? And one of the people in the room pipes up at the back and he says, well, they did build all the roads, didn't they, that help us travel around. And then the leader of the Judean people, played by John Cleese from Fawlty Towers, says, okay, besides the roads, what have the Romans ever done for us? Someone else says, well, they invented commerce and currency to help us trade. Okay, besides the roads and besides the commerce, what else have they done for us? Well, they built the aqueducts so we have fresh water brought into our cities. Okay, besides the roads, besides the commerce, besides the aqueduct, and then this scene goes on for about 10 minutes, and at the end there's about 30 different things that the Roman society has brought to the people of Judea.
Interesting.
And it's a very, very funny scene, and it's absolutely apt in the sense that the Roman Empire and the civilization that Rome was some 2,000, 3,000 years ago when it was first founded was just miraculously ahead of its time in terms of its science, in terms of its culture, in terms of its art, in terms of its general societal structure. It was just so advanced, and this is what led them to have such a large empire, and this is what led them to this far north into the province of Britannia.
I would say, looking at Austin, he looks like an Englishman right now.
Yeah.
Like you look like a local now, Austin. But so that's where we're all going up here.
So dirty. I'm just walking through the mud, I don't care.
Very impressive wall.
Oh wow. This is more than I thought it would be. I'm not even gonna lie.
Tom should take notes.
Back to the bus.
I don't wanna
I thought it would be longer.
go ahead, mister. I thought that wait, this is the
Yeah, this is the wall.
What is he in? What is
and this is a part of the wall.
Part of the wall, yeah, but it'd been a lot higher back in the day.
So the British guy said to kiss it. Sorry, Mr.
not
Damien said to
kissing it.
kiss it. I wanna kiss it. No, I'm just kidding, I'm not.
Picture for the Instagram really quick.
Oh,
All right.
we just took a picture.
Wait,
Cool.
hold on. Hey, let me get, you guys need a
Sure, you
picture?
can send this picture to me. All right, one,
Wow.
Picture of me and Gavin real quick.
Gateshead. And when the Tyne and Wear body was built, was kind of conceived, they wanted a symbol of this rebirth, this regeneration, the fact that from the darkness of the Industrial Revolution, where poverty and lack of money and health was really poor in the late 19th, early 20th century, they wanted a symbol to show the future, to show how people are at the heart of what everything that represents this city, and this is what this artwork is all about. Kind of a bit strange. There was a ship in a bottle. There was a cherry with a fly on it. There was the general public to apply to be a part of his artwork. And this artwork, well, he did nothing himself, but he selected nearly six, I can't remember how many people it was, but it was somebody every hour for every day for 3 months. So we could work that out, how many hours there are in 3 months. There were that many people who were accepted, and they were given 1 hour to climb up onto the plinth and do whatever the hell they liked. Just revelationary in terms of, you know, what a fantastic idea. And so many people did shows and performances. Others just took up their own art with them and showed it. It was a really clever idea.
The fridge. Oh, what's this? Down here. I mean, it has no face. It's just sort of like a big angel woman
Do you want me to get a
thing.
picture of like you there to scale? Do you want me to?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Here, you can.
Okay. Is this on picture or video? Okay. How do I get it to picture? Oh.
Well, it's
still
okay.
on, and I was like, how do I get it?
You just press this.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So I wanna. Excuse me a second. I'm about to go back up to the bus, but it's like kind of weird. There's no like feet. It's just sort of metal or something. It's pretty cool though. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the bus now. I don't think this is York. I don't know. I'm pretty sure we're still north of York. Someone spilled pickles.
These are some bad boys right here.
Oh, that's too bad.
Oh.
They're like really, really together in there. I don't know how the ones in the inside breathe. It's really really nice fields and stuff. Stuff. What kind of trees are those?
I don't know.
Medieval stained glass in the world, and it is if you went into St Giles Cathedral, with no disrespect to the beauty of St Giles Cathedral, and it achieved a whopping top speed of 12 miles an hour. But it was the start of the steam engine revolution that led to the modern railways, and that is all celebrated in the Railway Museum. Again, not enough time to take you in there, which is a real shame. But railways connected York with the rest of the country, and there were various other industries that sprung up here. One of those, which is most famous, is confectionery and chocolate. So if you're a chocoholic, this is the place to do a bit of shopping. Terry's of York, Roundtrees and Terry's were the two main producers of chocolate in the early part of the 20th century. And are now, if not global. If my recommendation, if you find one, go into any supermarket or chocolate shop, but they're only cheap, but they're absolutely delicious. Buy yourself a Terry's chocolate orange. You do get them in the States, do you? Oh well, I think I love them. So that's something to look out for. So chocolate is still very nice, part of the culture here. And there's lots of artists,
We need to get
chocolatiers now as well.
We definitely need to get
The city centre, as I said, it's not in any way a uniform layout. We're going to start at the shortest street with the longest name. That will be where we'll start the walk proper. Then we're going to walk up the most beautiful medieval street you've ever seen, called the Shambles. Then we'll have a look at King's Square, we'll go up Petergate, and we'll end up we'll also hear about another infamous character from British history before we go into York Minster. Well, he's a young story, hasn't he? But now I'm talking about
Still heading into York.
So at the front of the bus, you can now see in front of you one of the bars that are on the, I think this is Bootham Bar, or I might have got the geography wrong. But this bar is the entrance to the old walled city. We'll be turning left and we will see the whole of the Roman wall section on our right hand side. But as you can see, it's very strongly fortified. There were royal processions that have been kind of like conducted through this bar. And then we're going to see the wall on our right hand side as we swing round toward the station.
Wow.
But most of the masonry you see in front of you is medieval, not Roman.
Oh wait.
So it could be anywhere from about the 1300s, some of it as late as the 1600s. But
Holy moly.
most of those are repair jobs due to various battles, the War of the Roses, there was a very interesting and quite damaging, and York actually survived miraculously. York was targeted in the Second World War by the Luftwaffe. It was something called the Baedeker Blitz, and basically the German hierarchy, the Nazi hierarchy, there was a really bad bombing on a city in Germany by the RAF, and that was in retaliation to a Luftwaffe raid. But it destroyed one of their historic cities, and as a result, the Germans looked at their best tourist guidebook and they chose the 7 cities in the UK that had 5-star ratings, and they bombed them to try and debilitate the spirit of the British. Here are the Roman walls on your right. Here is York Station on your left, with the museum behind
The
it.
Roman walls.
And we will
I know,
be
I saw that.
disembarking, ladies and gentlemen, in 1 minute's time. But the Baedeker Blitz targeted Ipswich, Canterbury, Exeter, Bath, York, and a couple more. And lots of Canterbury got destroyed, but York survived. At least the Minster survived, and so did Canterbury Cathedral, the 2 most important churches outside Westminster Abbey and St Paul's Cathedral. Okay, I shall just get almost.
We're probably about to get out.
You wrote on it?
Yeah.
You write on
That was
Oh, that's cool.
Huh. I'm taking a video. So much history.
Okay, ladies and gents, this is where we shall disembark on your.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
So they just go, mijo.
Vado a lavorare. Yeah, thanks. What about you though? Do you like doing anything? Like,
I am a teacher, I'm a history teacher and a football coach.
oh, history,
That's
yes.
most of my time.
Oh, football coach. Well, all my friends do that.
Yeah, that's most of my free time. So
I'm just getting video.
and then I'm also getting my master's. So that's all I get to do really.
Oh, really?
Yeah, learn and teach and coach.
That's so
Keep
cool.
going down.
I think that history is like that's my favorite subject. Like, I watch history videos for fun.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That is like, but is there any like specific types of history, like regional? Like, do you like European, medieval period?
Hey, go. Hold on a second. I missed it. I don't even know what they said. Oh, and you nearly crashed it. Oh, your own car. I'm glad he. We wanted this car to last. And if we could get up here like.
It's so much warmer here. It's like 60 degrees probably. Maybe 55 to 60 degrees. Oh wow. It's cool.
Okay. Who'd like roast child for dinner tonight?
No, thank you.
It's like veal.
Is this a reset?
No,
They're going up.
veal. It's like veal.
Yeah, if they've got their high vis on, they've been taken out. So follow me, folks.
Why are we talking about this?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Dad, you know the back of the line is going to be your responsibility in Paris, right? Okay.
It'll cut
Wait.
down our numbers by about 3/4, so it'll be a little easier.
Like anything I hear about my food, I
We did the walls, and of course the railway museum. Yes. And but the walls are not.
This right here doesn't look like a real village home. Like this looks like it's for tourists, but it's still cool. Yeah. Excuse me.
Coming through, guys.
Man, I do feel bad for the locals. They have to get through all of this. Really hard. That's kind of what happens when you choose to live in a city that's like has so much history and tourism. I'm not blaming them, but some of them were born here maybe, but and some of them moved here for better jobs and stuff, so I don't blame them. What the frick? Oh, wow. Oh, it smells good out here.
Sip it up. Pop it away.
Wow, this is cool.
The British one, right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's a massive tower.
Holy crap. And we thought that St. Giles was...
Here, wait. Listen.
So wait, Mr. Damien, where's the ghost?
She's coming up on the left-hand side, Mad Alice Lane.
Okay. Because, you know, in North Carolina, my grandmother lived there for a few...
What, in York?
Sorry, this is in America.
Yeah.
But basically there is this haunted house near her in the woods. Like, she lived on this mountain. And when you took pictures, every single time you get a different type of ghost face. It was freaking It was creepy.
That's spooky, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's different people.
I loved looking at it. It was so interesting.
Roast.
Yeah. And they somehow got mysteriously deleted, but I saw them. So is this it right here?
No, it's just coming up just before York Fine Arts.
Okay. Man, I want to see.
See if she's up there.
That's why I'm like in the front now.
Your ears pricked up and here you are.
Yeah, I'm really into ghost stuff. Even though I didn't do the ghost tour.
Well, you know.
I would have done it. It's just that I wanted to see Edinburgh.
Yeah, well, it was a good idea to get yourself out and about, and you did a hell of a lot with your dad, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
We did a lot. We saw a graveyard. I wanted to go to the graveyard at night, but we didn't make it.
Yeah.
I'm really into.
Formerly Mad Alice Lane.
Let's see. I don't see anything.
Yeah, you won't stick it. Mad Alice.
Wow. Oh, cool. Well, all right. Let me go back to my dad. Oh, but that building. Holy crap! That looks amazing. I didn't see anything.
What did you mean you didn't see anything?
I didn't see any ghosts.
Yeah. You wouldn't because
It says to let instead of to rent. It's actually what?
it would actually be demons if you did see it. You don't see.
Yeah.
People think they see.
They don't usually show themselves in woke.
But check this out.
There it is. It would be stupid of them to.
That is,
La Vecchia
oh no, that's not on board.
Scuola. Oh, the old school? La Vecchia Scuola? So that must have been an old school building or something.
Yeah.
Moda in pelle. I don't know what that means. I mean, fat hippo. At Sandy. 5 guys. They have 5 guys. That was started in Virginia, right? 5 guys. Haute Brasserie. I don't know if there's cars that come through here. Echo. Here. Echo. John Malone. Ruby. Fudge and coffee makers. Ogden. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna wait for Dad. This is crazy.
Hello.
Holy was this built in the medieval times?
Yeah.
No wonder, like. Wow. Beautiful. Just Texas?
These two are exactly where I want them. The rest of you get in a line.
Do you want just Texas?
Just Texas? Okay, I guess so. This is amazing this day. This is crazy. Damn.
Come on. Twitter wants to know. Okay. Wait a minute. All right. Play one of my bits. Sorry. Honey, I need you like. I'm trying to get some of the church. So pretty. Oh, we're good.
We can take it. See you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, gather around, folks. Come and take a look at this chap.
Come and take a look at this chap. This chap. The chapel. Constantine the Great?
Yeah.
Oh my.
So we can thank him for
And he supported his father in the Britannia campaign. Both him and his father were here in the year 306, I think he says. 306. And his father died. And so as a result, he inherited the throne and he was crowned Emperor of Rome this far away from Rome in the year 306. He then set about almost completely reforming the Roman Empire. This was in the latter days of the Roman
Shivat.
Wow.
Holy moly. Oh my goodness. I know. Look, there's another building just as tall. Oh my gosh.
Come around, which are exactly the same kind of differentiation during this Reformation period.
Man.
These guys is our meeting point, and this will be, it's 3:30. You'll probably want 45 minutes to an hour in the Minster. It shuts at 5. And then I'll give you another hour and 15 minutes. Let me see, what time did I say? Does anyone remember what time I said dinner was due? 7. 7. 1900, thank you. So we need to leave, yeah, 5:45. So we'll need to meet back here at 5:30, okay? So you're going in at 3:30. You can take 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour of your choice. But that would eating. If you take an hour, you've got an hour free time, okay? So remember, look, here's our meeting point. There's St Michael Belfry. There's Guy Fawkes. Go down to the right between Guy Fawkes and Michael Belfry, and that will take you down Petergate, King Square, and then down to Shambles Market, Parliament Street. And then there are other parts of the city, but you probably won't need to explore more than that. But you can't.
Man, I don't like that the bell chimes for like 2 seconds and then I try to catch it on video. Yeah.
They're allowed to.
Well, I don't know if
They probably have batons or something. Yeah. So this is like a cross, sort of.
Yeah, it's a crucifix style.
Cool. All right. Yeah. We allowed to have video camera?
Video now.
Okay.
I didn't imagine the doors this low.
Yeah. Tyler would have to duck.
And just for you. Okay, thank you. Excuse me. Photos are okay, but no flash?
Yes.
That's what
Both on the ground floor and in the crypt museum.
Okay, super. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I just wanted to triple check with you.
Is there an Italian one?
There is an Italian one if you want one. It's
Yeah.
over here.
Thank you.
You can see it on the 3rd row. Down there, look. Oh, that's French. There's Italian.
Thank you.
Pictures are allowed, but no flash, please.
Got an Italian one. Benvenute alla cattedrale di York. Informazione e mappa per le visite. Dice che cose da vedere nella cattedrale. La navata. Stando in piedi al centro della navata sarai circondato da alcuni tra i più raffinati esempi di vetrate colorate medievali del paese, girati verso le porte occidentali per vedere la vetrata cuore dello Yorkshire, mentre sopra la tua testa puoi anche scorgere un drago. Yeah. I thought you were saying my
Say
name.
it. It was like that was like the perfect time in my ways. Like,
Wow.
I was gonna get some pictures.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Got distracted.
That's okay. Look how they have these pulling poles for these
Wow.
doors.
Yeah, sorry about that
If
though.
they can hurry
Ero
up, they
distratto.
can
Did I just take a picture?
You can, yeah. Take a picture of it. I just want to get a picture.
Wow.
Here. Can you just stand
Yeah.
where I can get like whatever stuff? I really kind of want them.
Oh wait.
I like the element.
I can do it later.
Okay, now we go. Come on.
Oh, okay.
We lost interest in hanging out here. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Ovunque. Sento come devo parlare italiano, la lingua romanza in una chiesa, perché è una lingua più appropriata, indovino, o suppongo, in una chiesa. Dunque, sì, è molto religioso. È molto, non è molto rumoroso in questa chiesa, ovviamente. Devo parlare più quiet. Non so la parola per quiet ancora. Sto imparando l'italiano ancora. E mi piace parlare in italiano. This is Gallipoli 1915. Whew. Oh my goodness. Je ne sais pas quoi dire. Yo no puedo describirlo.
Just get a picture of pop your face and.
Do you want me to?
No.
It's kind of. es muerto, yo supongo. Come potete vedere, questa stanza è così grande. L'architettura della Mideveglia era molto molto interessante. Non so di cosa, per quale purpose questa stanza serva. Are these praying benches?
Instead of doing one long continuous video, I'm doing shorter videos,
Really?
just in sections of this.
Cos'è questo?
Siamo al prossimo. Raga, qua?
Cos'hai trovato? What's... They found something.
Sì, vabbè, ma c'era sto muro qua. Ah, perché c'era... Comunque gliel'avevo detto. Dai, comunque, se chiedono i gruppi... Andiamo qua.
Scusate.
Io per me li so, io non so.
È Gesù?
Parli italiano?
Parlo un pochino. Sono in americano. Sono
So you speak in English?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. This is cool. I think I accidentally said I speak a bit, but wrong. Like, I said parlo un pochino, which is wrong. I think I'm supposed to say parlo un poquito, or un po'. So, whoops, not a good impression. Very interesting. Wow. This is pretty. This must be an organ or something. Oh my gosh, it is so big. where's Dad? There he is. Huh?
I'll take a video where I'm just walking straight to the back.
Okay.
Right. So this is about.
What's this?
That's located. These are the names.
They were made in.
There's the tower.
Un poquito.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and record myself, but it'd be easier. I'm just holding it down. Actually, can you stick this in my backpack?
Yeah. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so I found something really funny. This is. Do you see that it says an M instead of an N, like Italiamo? So I think that's a pun in the Italian language because in Italian, the we verbs for we are conjugated at the end as iamo. Instead of Italiano, it's Italiamo. So it's like the equivalent of saying we Italy, like as in we are Italying or something, like the verb, turning the word Italy into a verb in English. It's hilarious. Man, I wish I could speak Italian to everyone here. Like almost everyone here is Italian, and it's so cool. Is this Queen Elizabeth?
Yeah. Let me take it.
Sì.
Italiano. Why don't you say something to him?
I did say something to a kid, and like, you know what happened? I was like, cos'è questo? And he's like, lei parla l'italiano? I'm like, sì, ma un pochino. And I messed up. I said it wrong.
I only speak Italian.
No, he spoke English. Here, let me just finish. Like, I accidentally said it wrong, like the grammar, because I was supposed to say un poquito,
Oh.
instead of un poquino. Like, it's like saying a little small instead of a little bit.
Oh.
You know. But and then
right.
he switched like instantly to English. To, like, I was like, sono americano, and before I could even finish saying that, he's like, so you speak English? I'm like, yeah, I do. And then he like ran away like. It was kind of funny. I think I got it on video. Il prossimo tempo non vado, faccio gli errori. Io spero. Ma io ho un accento forte, lo so. Sfortunatamente. Hey, by the way, if you keep up your English like really good, you speak really good English. Just as a compliment, you do.
Because we have an English school, British bilingual school in Bergamo.
Tu parli, sto imparando l'italiano in casa.
Ah, ok.
Sì, da casa, no, non so la...
La casa.
La casa, yeah. Oh, sì, la casa. Sì, amo la lingua, amo la cultura. Io guardo i video in italiano, i podcast italiano, youtuber. Amo francese e spagnolo anche. ¿Hablas español de España? Un poquito? Oh, by the way, I realized that when I was talking to you, I accidentally said un pochino di italiano instead of un poquito di italiano. I know that's incorrect, and so you probably saw right away, like, that.
I didn't understand. Cioè, I didn't realize.
Sometimes it's hard for me to understand. È difficile per me capire, sì. E non è troppo facile per me parlare, devo parlare lentamente. Quando sento qualcuna è difficile per me capire, sì, perché gli accenti differenti, toscano, di Roma, Sicilia, Milano, la verità, sì. Ma grazie. Ti piace la chiesa grande?
Sì, è bello.
È così grande. In America non abbiamo chiese così grandi, è speciale. Well, I'll leave you guys alone and keep up your English. It is really good. It is really good. See ya. This must be Mary. I'm guessing this is Mary from Queen Elizabeth. I guess. Like Queen Elizabeth's sister. Hey, sorry. Very cool. There's so much to see. Are we allowed to step in here? Wow, this is so cool.
red studs on the floor.
Oh my goodness. Holy crap, dude. It's like a dungeon or something. I don't know what's in here. There's different types of bricks. Or pietre. That's cool, but also really funny. Is this a dungeon? Can't imagine staying there. I don't think it's a dungeon though. That would make sense for a church. I know, this is nuts. By the way, I talked to that kid a little bit more.
I know.
Yeah. I told him that I realized that I made a mistake in speaking. So. Yeah, it's fine. Sorry. Yeah.
It's Poppy Cook Museum, so back where the stop, like where the crossing is.
Okay. So I want to come back. So this is like big column.
Is this a ruined column?
Looks like it.
Berarti aeternam dona eis domine et lux perpetua luceat eis. Or luceat? Yeah. Yeah, that's totally fine. Amazing. There's some really nice Italian tourists here. I was speaking to them. I swear, I want to come back here someday. This is so cool. I'll come back with Tyler. Eventos. Falconas. I don't know what that says. It's very hard to understand.
That would be one blue there.
Yeah. St. Cuthbert was instrumental for the early Christian. Was on that like. The reason why 600s. Here's an old map of St. Cuthbert, so north of Ira, north of Umbria. So where are we in York?
We should be right some.
What was it called?
Oh.
You're about right.
Oh. Wait, we're here?
Yeah.
We drove from here to here in 3 hours?
Yes.
We're like halfway to London.
Linda's farm, that's where the Vikings, see the Vikings had all their incursions on this. Whitby, there's a famous...
I honestly had no idea York was this far away from Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Unless Edinburgh is super south.
It'd be right here.
Okay.
Kind of right here.
Yeah, it'd be right here and we go... that is impressive. This is how do they pack 70 million people in this little tiny island and a half?
History of the window, conserving the St. Cuthbert. Yeah, we went down. Okay. St. Cuthbert was, he came from the continent. Oh, shades of church. Those mid-centuries.
Oh, wow. Let this be an inspiration for your art. That is so interesting. Just in the gift shop, too.
No.
Did we come out? We walked up here. Because I remember the John Bull shop. I want to walk back a bit.
Yeah, let's walk through the streets. un nuovo e troppo buono. Dove vuoi poter mangiare tutti i giorni. Non vuole scarpe e non parla, le scarpe e
We could go for one of the other ones, but
che gli schiavi libererà. Hai il fronte un po' della forza, ma poi viene insieme da noi. Yeah, Poundland.
Dollar store
Oh,
version. It's a version of that.
Poundland, dollar store. So everything is £1?
Well, we could go in there and see if it's supposed to be. So we can go in there and see what the drinks are. Yeah, well, I'll be off all the way.
Dude, there's so many Italians. I love it. I don't know why there's so many. Like, there's so many Spaniards in Edinburgh, and so many Italians in here. I wonder if there's going to be a lot of. There's probably going to be a lot of French in London. I meant London, not Londra. I almost said Londra, and then I said London. Oh wait, Dad, do you want to get some chocolate here?
We're going to go around and get some but we'll just run into this. Just to see if we have questions.
Okay.
If this is it looks like it does.
Oh wait, are we heading with Miss Jessica, like the Sanders?
Here, hold this one.
Okay.
Just hold on to it.
shutters now. Like hydraulic bolts. Yeah.
I mean, I can't stop looking at that.
Probably get back that way. This is an easy place to get around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wappa Street. I did get a little bit of a close-up of the Whippa Wappa thing. It's
He's asking me if I want to use internet. Here, get a. I'm gonna stand up between that gate and the door. Can you get a picture?
It's Miss Day. Hey. Sorry, Dad. I've just been really wanting to come.
Korean corn dog. Look at these.
Oh wow.
See how it's
And
like-
chicken. Look at that.
It's closed now.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Tuesday. They're closed on Tuesday.
Huh. Oh, wow, look in there. Dad, look at this. Looks like a church.
It's a little shrine. So here, let me
Wow. Wait, did that just go in? Sorry. Oh, you went inside? Are we allowed to? I didn't know there's one. I don't know. There was someone praying in there.
I don't want to look that up.
Hey.
What's back here? Oh, we have like a. We might set up like a market back here.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Oh, I think it might be played.
Yeah, look, it is. Yeah. We're just looking. Sorry. My
Yeah,
bad.
we're tourists, obviously.
That's okay.
No, it's okay.
Yeah. No, you're fine.
Entrance via the shambles. Wow.
Look at this. These timbers. This is. I'm sure they've coated over and done stuff over the years, back or whatever. But this is just an old something. I forget the term, but it's just a little alley.
Hey.
Yeah,
Is that a spoon? I don't know. I think that's a spoon. They have Paddington. Yeah. So this is what New York is inspired by. And New York got a lot bigger. Yeah, but this is New York has a lot less churches.
Take a picture of these guys.
A lot less cathedrals.
I don't make it look like I'm taking a picture.
Oh. York's longest established artisan chocolatiers. Ooh. It's closed though. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Wow. Oh, what?
The chocolate shop that you're talking about.
It was. I thought it was. Well, I thought it was in that. Oh wait, it's here.
Where is it? Is it coming up?
I think so. Unless this is a different one. It was York Chocolate Story, but I wasn't interested in the story. I just wanted the chocolate. But oh wait, here it is. Yeah.
You want to go in here, York Chocolate Factory?
Yeah, that would be cool. But we don't have to like go on a ride or something. I don't know what they have in here. Dang, it's hot in here. Hey, same idea as us?
Yes, I'm a chocoholic.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Those coins.
I know, they're huge.
Jeez, $13.50. That's like almost. That's like.
Man.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, this isn't what I was expecting for chocolate. I love chocolate though.
Do you want to get something, Gavin?
I would love to, but I hope it's not too overpriced.
Have you seen something that interests you?
Not really.
Yeah, maybe another chocolate store.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, there's something across the way that has some.
You don't even have like chocolate covered pretzels. Like these
Yeah.
are like peanuts.
Oh.
Like, let's see, milk chocolates. I love salted caramel.
We could do.
But let me try. Do you want to venture out, or do you want to?
No, I kind of want to just stay right now. Like, just right now, I mean.
Okay, you just want that one?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get another one because it might as well. Because you get a deal for £12. So I'll try this
Coffee dark
chocolate. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let me see. Hopefully she's still open for items.
Yeah. Sorry.
Hey, how are you today?
Thank you.
Wow. This is awesome.
£12 exactly. Can I give you 20? Yes, of course. Okay.
Amazing.
Look at there's sheep everywhere. The sheep dog. The sheep.
I think it's a wolf in sheep's clothing thing.
I'm actually just
Awesome. Chocolate's really good. I know library now. I know you're a couple of stories out. There's an old fireplace.
Can you read that? 2050, and then it's crossed out. And then what's that say?
I don't know. Is Alba Scottish?
It's actually so your aunt Natasha's mom. You know, Natasha's her maiden name's Alba.
Yeah.
So, but she's Cuban, but Spanish. So she talked about this lineage.
Oh.
Yeah, there's ties and.
So.
But like, we're talking about like 1,500 years.
Well.
I'll get this. Incredible.
What the stairs look like compared to my shoe. I don't know what room this is. Oh my gosh. Dude, this is crazy. You could walk along the side of the building. Oh. The poet who changed the world. I don't know who that is. Sorry. What the? Oh, during World War II. That makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
The Mammoth Book. That is pretty big. say mammoth. What the? Roman York? Oh, I thought it said a Roman lady from New York. I'm like, what? It's history of York. Because we're in York. What does this say? Yeah, it's Finland or Soviet Union.
Hey, can you see this? See that number?
A399? Or 73.99?
399.
I don't know. All against all. Paul Jankowski. That sounds like Lucas Yakowski. I wonder if he's related to Lucas Yakowski, my favorite game developer. The Crusades 4, the Crusades 5, the Crusades 6. Wow. Bohemian, New York? Huh. Here's a chat face. Okay. Well, we need to get going because it's 5 o'clock and we're supposed to meet at 5 o'clock. It's okay, take your time. I like the elements. We'll take a picture of that from his day.
Hey, what were you looking at?
Classical history, Latin and Greek texts. Like that picture.
You're taking this bookstore.
Yep. Just on the wall, there's so much. Now this is what I call a mammoth book. Look at this. It's the Holy Bible.
Oh, okay. Wow. 14th century.
Huh. Just kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Money, money, money. Oh wait, Monette. Monette.
I'm getting you this book out.
What book?
Christian Traveler's Guide to France.
Ooh. Good. No, I saw that.
Oh shoot.
Sorry.
Oh no, that's upstairs.
Oh, it's China. Han China. Han Dynasty, I think. That's cool.
Yeah, there's more downstairs, but I think for time's sake.
Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me, Miss, can I purchase these here? Okay. I just want here. Can you hold that for a minute?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure. I think I got this right. 490, like 4 pound, and 290.
It wasn't then. Louisiana.
Yes, please. Is it a bag? Yeah, that'd be great. Yep, yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
The Duke of Argyll. The Duke. No, the Duke.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Chocolate? I know, that was cool. I wish we could have stayed longer, but I feel like we've got barely any time here.
Yeah. Well, are you recording the whole time?
Almost the whole time.
Oh my gosh! Like, do you stop and pause?
Sometimes.
That's so cool that you do that. So
We could walk.
I want to get a picture of you and me in front of Guy, and just me in front of Guy Fawkes.
Yeah.
And then I think you should get a picture of that topographical map that they have.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks like it's only some of our group here. So I guess it's a good thing that we stayed a little bit longer then. Beautiful.
picture, but
Okay.
let me. Can you take my phone and take the picture?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna walk across. I'm gonna stand. Maybe perhaps in the doorway. I don't want to get but definitely get the sign. Oh, there he is. That's the guy they didn't pick up back in 1605. Part of the plot. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Yes, I am Catesby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very good. All right, we'll see you in a few.
That was really nice. Thank you.
I'm gonna get the name of that.
The woman that was.
Our Lady of York.
Our Lady of York.
Okay.
Oh, like Our Lady of Guadalupe.
Okay, I'm just saying. That is Our Lady of York Church right there.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not sure if that means it's Roman Catholic Church,
It most likely is.
but pre-Reformation.
Wow.
Absolutely cool building. Not as grand as like Yorkminster, of course. Like this is just the grand. This is just
Oh my gosh.
high Middle Age medieval Gothic architecture to the max. Very cool. We're gonna walk up. I'm gonna walk up all the way to this map. Topographical map, and then maybe get a last picture at the gate and maybe some of this, these other features. Hey, there she is.
You've got like loads of blood.
Uh-oh. Yeah. This is where we are. Come on. Oh, sorry. Oh my goodness. We missed this.
Examples of Gothic. And actually, I'm sorry, with the round arches, you're going to see Roman.
Oh, that poor kid fell or something and she's crying. Man.
The round arch Roman architecture there, that is
Oh.
But we're going to check this out.
I'm so happy. I feel joy.
I know. I feel like you needed it.
Like, joy comes out of this. Like, you just can't get on camera.
I'm gonna walk that way because I wanna walk past those buildings
Yeah.
a little bit as far as we can, and then come back. We've got 9 minutes. When you say all the buildings, like just like all the buildings, but just this. Obviously, we're doing some restoration here. Just really cool. There's Gavin.
Hey, really enjoying it.
And there is Yorkminster. Excuse me.
It's okay.
I was putting my words. And that looks like a newer part of the building, or at least it's restored. They haven't done that yet, too.
Yeah. I just can't stop looking at this. I mean, this is just a beautiful, 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 just huge minster. It is just humongous. I have to admire it. It is beautiful it's especially large for its time. For our time, it's huge.
Look at the flowers on the ground again.
Yeah.
So it's fairly warm right now. I mean, I would
It's
say
about 55.
low to mid-50s.
This is definitely to glorify God. This was built to glorify God. And it does a great job. Wow. Oh my gosh, dude.
If I could just, if you could just imagine back in the day, even 400 years ago, before there was like any
Wow.
I'm trying to see.
Do you
I
want
wish,
just you?
no. Trying to. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 7. I just can't get enough of this building.
I know, me neither.
Like I can't.
I wish we could go back inside, but I don't know if we have time.
All right. We don't. We got 5 minutes.
We'll see this again someday, maybe. But it will be a long time.
You gotta promise me to work on your French and Italian.
Okay.
Do this.
Alright, I will. That's inspiring. Yeah. I would definitely stay here.
I'm not sure if I checked the I just don't want to get there and then oh, I definitely will whenever I see
I'm right here. Oh. Dude.
In honor of his important position and need to be always visible, we hereby award Coach Sheldon Hodge the High Viz Badge. Hey, you wear it.
I don't know. We have to head back. I just want to touch this building one last time. Beautiful. That is beautiful. I'm gonna miss that building. That is magnificent architecture. That was magnificent.
You definitely want to get this bridge.
Yeah, I will.
Tower.
Medieval turret.
See the slits? Those were where they would
Fire arrows.
fire everywhere.
Oh wow. Oh, turrets. Medieval turrets. Yeah, that's where they fire arrows. Towers. Oh, badger. This one. Oh, that's the hole. That guy was really mad that the sidewalk is crowded. Mario and Luigi. Hey Dad. See that guy on a scooter? He was like so mad, like well, he wasn't like, he didn't say anything to us, but he was mad that the sidewalk was crowded, I think, and he's like, effing bull crap, but the F word. And yeah,
I didn't have any no in the town, so you know.
that's true. I think you need to turn your music down. Someone likes like Indian drums and stuff. Ba-ba-ba-na-na. Hi, Ma.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Tesco. Yeah, of course, yeah. Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's also cool. Oh, this is a European ambulance or British ambulance. Sounds so silly.
Sounds like Sounds like somebody on a balloon stretching it out. Like,
Oh yeah. Yeah, it does.
It's a Salvation Army.
Oh.
So,
Oh, cool. Wow. Original Usui Kaiki. Oh wait, this is Japanese. Usui Ereiki? Wait, this isn't Japanese. This is like weird Buddhist stuff. Or maybe Native American? Isn't that Dreamcatchers?
yes. Yeah, all this is like a new age.
The lights are green. We have to stay on this side. Mr. Damien!
He'll be alright. He'll see us.
He'll notice me.
Yeah. He'll be like, oh, we have missing people.
Yeah.
It's just that these lights are so short.
Yeah, they last like 2 seconds. We've been stranded. Man, it's so held up that even if you have a green light, you can't go. I honestly feel bad for them.
Don't feel too bad. But you know, I hope we just make it across.
Yeah, I hope so too. No cars are coming.
There we go.
Do with sheep, huh?
And all she, well, this go around, all she filmed was sheep. And it was really good. But everything had sheep in it. And you're like, oh, you fed just through.
Wow.
Because I bought it for you, that.
I would love to bike through here. Don't worry, Dad. I'll take you back someday. Wow. Smells like Bojangles here. I don't know why. To the hotel. Alright, we're coming back to the bus now.
It is a nice city. It's a shame we didn't have much more time here, but it is the nature of our tours that we have to the crenellated walls of York City.
Look at that.
Yeah. But we are now going to head to the hotel for some dinner and some warmth and our beds.
Wow.
So it'll probably take us, oh, look at this lunatic.
What lunatic?
Yes.
Way up ahead, probably.
Huh.
Yeah, we're going to head to the hotel and check in. It'll probably take us about an hour, maybe a bit longer. And we have dinner at 7:45, which is nice because it gives us a chance just to settle in. I've spoken to the head chef. Now, on regards dinner this evening, can I have everybody's attention, please? If you, prior to the tour, indicated that you had a dietary requirement, I've counted up all the names, and besides 5 or 6 people who've elected not to have a starter, you've all allocated and annotated mains and desserts. And some people, for example, who might have said they have a lactose intolerance, have elected to have an ice cream. So what I want you to do is just be honest with me, and when we get to the hotel, if you have selected something, and I can pass the thing round again if you want to have a look at what you've elected, and you are concerned, this is the point, the chef is concerned, because I sent a list of like 8 or 9 names with dietary requirements to him about 3 days ago, and now you've all filled it up all out. So all he wants to be is crystal clear that you're comfortable receiving the meal that you are getting, okay? So I'll pass back the list. What I'm going to do is also pass back I've sent it to the group leaders, but I'm going to pass back the itineraries for tomorrow and for Thursday, okay? So you can take a photograph of that. So there'll be 3 pieces of paper coming back your way. Take photographs of the 2 itineraries. Double check, Cloyne, does this include, I don't know, gluten, for example? No. Okay, so that's going to circulate now. Take photos of the itineraries and also have a look at the menu and just be confident that you are comfortable with the dish that you're having. Race course. Is anybody a follower of horse racing?
No.
Yeah, no, the Kentucky Derby. Well, this week in fact is one of the main festivals of horse racing here in the UK. It's the Cheltenham Festival. It's held in Cheltenham, and the big race, which will be on Friday, is the Cheltenham Gold Cup.